Hello everybody, my name's Edward. Welcome back to the Warnick Family Farm, day 84 of the farmhouse build. And it is the weekend right now, so not too much has happened on the farmhouse build, although I have noticed some a little bit more scrap lumber down here, so I'm guessing that there's just been some minor modifications to some of the framing details on here. I'll have to go back, look at the previous videos to see actually what's done. But besides that, not too much work has happened on the farmhouse build today, so I thought I'd just take a second though just to talk in a little bit more detail about the window package, the window and door packages that we used for the farmhouse build. You did see them go in the other day, so when we're building this farmhouse, we're using a builder for the general contractor to kind of oversee this farmhouse build. I would love to do this myself, but quite honestly, I have a day job right now and do not have the time or know enough contractors well enough in this area to be able to do that effectively. So, interviewed some builders, and we went with one that has a really great reputation. So, that being said, went to go build this house. He had a window company that he wanted just to use in this area, so we went to them, kind of saw all their options, and from what really drove the selection of windows on this farmhouse build was timing. All the supply chain issues, not every brand of window and out there would have come in time, and we didn't want to extend the time that this build was going to take. So we were pretty much down to one option from an availability point of view, and that's this window here, these windows here. And this window is manufactured by a company out of Alabama called Temp, and Temp, and I can leave a link to them in the description. They're within Alabama, so they're kind of local to us, but more importantly, when we went to order them, they had a delivery window of 1 month for all the windows, and that really worked out with our build time. So just a little bit to talk about these windows. They are vinyl windows. They are single hung, meaning that only the bottom sash here moves up and down, which is fine for us. In a previous house, I had windows that were double hung and just really didn't get much use out of them. Plus single hung oops, I'm like tripping over something here. Single hung windows are generally a little bit tighter from the air leakage point of view, so I like that. These windows are argon gas-filled windows, so you can probably, if you see this little argon sign here, they use the glass is called a low E360 glass. So there's some reflective coating on the glass that's supposed to help with light transmission in from the sun, yet keep heat inside in the winter. So just a little bit more of the stats on here, reading from the label. The U factor is 0.32, the solar heat coefficient is 0.22, visible transmission 0.52, and the air leakage is less than or equal to 0.3. So decent window for this area of the country. It's a double pane, not triple, but we're in more of a mild climate here, so we don't get the extreme colds that you would get kind of in the northern part of the country, although we do get very hot. So the way this glass package is, and with the argon and the low E360 glass working together, we're expecting these windows to perform quite well with our farmhouse. So they look nice aesthetically. I really like the way the lock mechanisms feel really good, really beefy. They do come with screens. Of course, they're not installed yet. But yeah, overall, a nice looking window, look well from the outside. I know a lot of people on kind of farmhouse style builds are putting in black windows. The wife and I did like that look, but unfortunately, just like with everything else from supply chain issues, those take a while to come in too. So we were looking at a 6-month lead time just to get windows that had the black frame around them. And honestly, we didn't want to take that lead time. We're going to be happy with the white windows. We're going to do the trim package to make it look really nice with the farmhouse look using these. I'm not worried about it at all. Would I have loved to have those black windows? Sure. But, honestly, is that a trend? Is that something that we're seeing today? In 5 years, people are going to go, why'd you do that? Versus white framed windows, it's just like a classic look. So I don't know. If somebody has them, I'm not knocking them. I think they're great. Again, for our situation, we didn't want to delay the project, so we just went with what was available, and it's a good product. It looks good. All the performance numbers are there. Obviously, when we get into this house and we get some extreme temperatures, either summer or winter, I'll be able to report back on how they're actually performing in the build. But for right now, I'm pretty happy with that. The doors. This door is, where does it come from? So I don't know where the doors came from. Let me take a look. So yeah, no idea where this door, but it's looks like a solid. It looks like a wood core door with again this. I know the glass in here was argon filled as well, and it has a similar. I think that Low E 365. It was a brand name for the all temp. This is a different door, so not necessarily sure what their kind of glass characteristics are on here, but looks like very solid door, very nice. We do have the front door is in as well, like I told you guys the other day. Unfortunately for you guys, this has been blocked off, and the reason this is this is a all wood door. It's going to be finished with a varnish and then a sealer. And the builder was concerned that if he let if he let people go in and out that front door during construction, the door would get damaged. So what he did is he had his guy that actually does all the trim work and everything for him install the doors, and he kind of just blocked this off temporarily, put some cardboard over it, so people can't go in and out of the front door during construction. And so totally understand, because it would definitely, doors, solid wood doors like that are not cheap. So I understand why he wants to keep that protected during the build process, so nothing accidental happens to it. Makes perfect sense to me. So thanks a lot for stopping by the Warnick Family Farm channel today. I appreciate it. Wish I had a little bit more to share with y'all today, but again, it's the weekend, right? Last video I shot was Friday. It's now Sunday. Just, the weekend. People like to have their weekend. I like to have my weekend, so I understand. We're going to see more work this coming up week. The guy that's going to be putting on the metal roof came by, did all the measurements. He cuts that at a shop on site and then brings that out here and installs it. So he's already taken off measurements for it. So we should see that video coming on this week where we have the roof on. The electrician, you saw it where he put up all the boxes already. He's coming back. He's going to start pulling wires. And I think the plumber is going to be here this coming week as well. So, now that we're quote unquote dried in, right? We got almost everything. It's going to start clicking along a lot faster here at the Warnick Family Farm. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope all my friends and family and everybody on YouTube's enjoying this content. I'm certainly enjoying kind of documenting this process. And if anybody has any questions or anything, please feel free, comment below. I'll try to keep up with it, answer anything I can. And we'll see you next time on the Warnick Family Farm. Take care.